Good morning. So today we're going to head up to the Old Man of Storr. It's about a 45-minute to 1 hour walk depending on your level of fitness, so make that an hour and a half for me. But yeah, I'm going to get up there, hope for a decent sunrise. Looks to be a bit of broken cloud at the moment. We had a good few rain showers in the night, so I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're going to head up there anyway and see what the situation is. Yeah, because it's so dark, I won't give you an update really until we get to the top, but yeah, when we do, I'll speak to you then. Okay, so just made it to the top of the Old Man of Storr. It was about an hour in the end, but yeah, well worth it. This place is absolutely stunning. Sorry about the darkness, but you can probably just make out the Old Man of Storr here. So yeah, we're all kind of lined up, ready to get our shots. Very, very windy, so trying to sort of hunker down the as best we can. Put the back leg like kind of extended out to give it some anchorage. Quite a lot of cloud coming in at the moment. Looking out towards where the sun rises, there's potential for a little break in the cloud. We're still about 45 minutes to an hour from sunrise, so anything could change. All we need is that little pocket of light for that split second. So we're going to stick with it and anyway, I've taken a couple of shots which see how they work out, because you know sometimes they can work out quite nice and moody. So if any of those work out, I'll pop them on the screen. If not, wait till sunrise and I'll give you an update then. Starting to get a bit brighter anyway. Been joined by a whole load of photographers, quite a few of us now. Seem to be following us. Same guys that saw us at Denise Point yesterday. So yeah, you got your Gareth Danks and Gough and loads of other photographers as well. So it's super windy and super cold. I'm going to keep this very brief, but I'm trying to keep you out of the wind so the sound's a bit better. But yeah. Sunrise wise, I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm honest. There's a lot of low-lying cloud running through, but if we just get a little break over there that lights this up, we could be onto a winner, so fingers crossed. But anyway, yeah, loads of photographers about. Hopefully we get something decent this morning. Alright, that's the sunrise done. Didn't really transpire how we wanted it to, but I think we've got a couple of nice moody looking shots. Not with like the epic colour in the skies, but yeah, nice, brilliant. Got to have a little chat with Mr. Gough, which is cool. But yeah, I think that's us done here now. We're going to make a steady descent back down to the car park, but yeah, it's been a good morning. Well worth the strenuous walk up. So it's not too bad, but yeah, if you are coming up here, just make sure you're wearing some good boots. And bring some waterproofs and something to keep you warm. Anyway, going back to the car now, but if the photos turn out any good, I'll pop them on the screen now. Let me know what you think in the comments. started descending from the old manor store, came across these reprobates. Gareth Danks. And sorry, what was your name again?
Benjamin.
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 I've not seen your YouTube channel before, but I'm going to definitely check you out. Apparently you're very good, so yeah, I'll find a link for that. I'll put that in the description. Yeah, going to head down to the little plateau just down there now. See if we can get a different view of the old manor store. Try and get out of this horrendous wind. So yeah, give you an update if we get any more photos on the way down. So we just walked up there, down to a little plateau. Apologies for this, but unfortunately the wind got the better of my shotgun mic. Did I mention the winds were horrendous already? In between chasing other people's camera bags across the hills, I think what I was trying to tell you was that I was having a great time and had just framed up a rather moody looking photo, incorporating the old man of Storr on the left hand third and filling the rest of the frame with the dominating cliff faces. There was just a touch of soft light casting on the cliffs and mist rolling through, creating a rather dramatic looking image. In the end, I took two photos, one in black and white and the other in colour. Have a look and let me know what you think you prefer in the comments. Alright, down back to the vans. Not sure what we're doing next. I know when we was up there, Gough was mentioning about some viewpoint for some waterfalls that I've not heard of before, so I think we may go and check that out. But yeah, other than that, no idea. Just yeah, it's about half an hour walk down. Legs are a bit jellified now, but it's not too bad a walk. Anyway, that's us pretty much done for the old manor store. Another great location. Yeah, do come and check it out for sunrise. It does get quite busy though, so try and get here early. But yeah, anyway, us done for Storr, and on to the next location. Alright, so we've arrived at Lealt Waterfalls, just a couple of minutes drive down from the old manor Storr. This is the tip off that Gough gave us, so thank you for that. Basically, there's a viewpoint looking down these waterfalls that go into the sea, I believe, but there's a little way you can go down and actually get to a point where you're looking more back up with them. So we're going to try and head down there now and see what we find, and yeah, hopefully get some good photos.
It's all in the. There's no chance I'm going to get through that.
No chance.
No chance I'm going to get through this one at all. Oh. Didn't I make it easy?
I hope I do now. Oh, please
seems I'm actually a little bit confused. There is a waterfall somewhere nearby that goes into the sea, but the one I think we're going to look at now is actually one just down there. So we're going to take a look at that. Apparently a 5-minute walk. Yeah, we'll go and have a look and see what we find. Yeah, we're going to head right down there. Some beautiful old looking buildings and obviously the waterfalls. So yeah, make my way down carefully without slipping on my arse. Yeah, it should be good. Near the bottom now. For me, that's a bit of a sketchy walk down. I'm not particularly great with heights, but it's not too bad. Battery's running a little bit low on this camera. I think I've got one spare battery left here. I have to see, but yeah, it's going to pop to the waterfalls just around the corner here. See what we can find, and see if we can get any photos. I'm really struggling with this. Glasses on. Yeah, really struggling with this. I mean, it's an impressive waterfall. Don't get me wrong, but I can't see any compositions really, apart from it's just a drop of water, large drop of water, into a stream. Yeah, you don't have some rocks leading up to it. If I was brave enough, I'd probably go and stand in the water and hopefully not slip in my butt and try and get some photos, you know, using the rocks as foreground. But honestly, they're looking like covered in green algae and they're probably going to be absolutely treacherous. So yeah, need to have a think about this one. Alright, so battery's probably about to die in this, but yeah, with the advice from this man here, Darren, from Ginger Captures, he's giving me some advice for waterfall photography, which I can see actually makes sense, which is basically when you get to a waterfall, get low. And that's exactly what I've done here. So what I'm actually doing is using these rocks here, a little bit of cascade coming through, and obviously then with the full waterfall in the background and the portrait orientation. I'll just show you on the back of the camera what I've got. Let me just brighten that up a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, you've got the full waterfall taking up, you know, the majority of the frame, and basically using this, as I say, the small cascade coming in between the rocks in the foreground. Now, to accomplish this, what I'm having to do is, well, basically I'm doing a exposure for the foreground, so focusing on the foreground, and an exposure specifically for the background, and another exposure specifically just for the waterfall, because of the sheer amount of water and the dynamic range that, you know, that's coming from the whites of the waterfall. I'm doing an exposure which is slightly underexposed for the waterfall, so I can bring back some of that detail in post. So yeah, 3 images basically, and I'm going to merge into the one in Photoshop. Should turn out to be quite a nice image. Like I say, I'm not the biggest waterfall photographer in the world. Yeah, hats off to Darren for the advice he's gave me here. Yeah, hopefully it turns out alright. Yeah, so if it's any good, I will pop it on the screen now, and let me know what you think. Right then, recorded this on my phone because my DJI Osmo battery had died and it was charged up. But I got my last shot of Good morning from this waterfall location. So, what have we done? Again, using what Darren told me, getting the camera extremely low. It's in quite a precarious looking position, to be honest with you. I'll just show you in a second. But yeah, using a little cascade just in front of me. You know, it's almost like a leading line through the frame, up to the massive waterfall in the background. I'm not going with too slow a shutter speed, about half a second. So there's still a little bit of movement in the waterfall, which I like. Again, 3 exposures. One for the foreground correctly exposed, one for the background correctly exposed, and one for the background for the waterfall underexposed. So I'm just bring back some of the detail in the waterfall where I want it. I don't really like waterfalls when it's just a pure misty, milky mess. But yeah, I think this one could probably be my favourite out of the ones I've taken here this morning. Again, you know, I'm not a massive waterfall photographer, but well, sometimes you've got to take yourself out of your comfort zone. So anyway, I think we're going to head back up this way now and see if there's anything else we can find. If not, back to the van up there. Anyway, that's what's done here at this location. Hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please give us a like and subscribe. If you'd like to leave some comments, I'm happy to reply to those as well. But yeah, stick around, there's still more to come from Scotland. I've got a couple more days left, and I'll see you soon.